Any type of feeling like hate or vengeance or grudges or vendettas are not acceptable because that's about you. It has nothing to do with the truth. You were hurt, so you feel violated, and you're angry. I'm not suggesting that we don't get angry. We are human beings. It's distinguish between your weakness and what is correct. So fine, we all make our mistakes. Somebody insults you, and you don't think about it too much, and you insult them in return, and tomorrow, the next day, you regret why you said what you said. Not because you're justifying what they did, because you say, maybe I should have dealt with it differently. We absolutely do go to war in self-defense. We do stand up for honor. We do take action. The question is, what type of action? What Torah generally teaches us is to distinguish between your own feelings about something and what is right. It's a very big difference. And it's critical in every area of communication and relationships. The question is what you do when there's a conflict. How do you deal with it? So it either can escalate into to hostility and get worse and worse, God forbid, or you know how to deal with it. What is the first step in any type of conflict management or mediation? Is to get two people to just not be 100% right. Where I say, I don't even want to sit in the room with the other person. You know that one. I don't even want to sit with that person. Well, one second. If you're so right, why are you afraid sitting with that person? So you say, because they did the worst possible thing. They're closed-minded and there's this. Whenever I hear that, you always, of course, throw it back subtly and say, what about you? You're the most open-minded person on earth, and that person is the most closed-minded person? Is that you coming from an objective place, you're saying that? You get an objective opinion, or that's your opinion? Your subjective opinion is that the other person is more subjective than you are. Okay? Now, if you could even have a conversation with someone about that, we're already in good shape. But the point I'm trying to make is, the first step in any mediation is simply to be able to have one person not agree with the other. Just know that there's another person sitting in the room, and let's hear two people speak. Why does another person have to be wrong for you to be right, if you're so secure with your position? Which, of course, as a tangentially, one of the main reasons people cannot find mediation is not because there's no common ground, because they're not secure with their position. The only way to be sure is by making sure the other person is wrong. So they're not open to some third approach. So the point I'm making here is that the first step is to recognize that we are all subjective human beings.